I'm Amisha, and this is Kendall. We're the therapists here at the Cooper Wellness Studio. We're going to present together
as a pair.
And sometimes we work together, and since we both kind of do slightly different things, we can share a client and support a client in different ways. And so we're going to present together. So anxiety and depression can result from a combination of both internal and external stressors. More likely, it's a combination of both. Anxiety and depression, they're messengers for us, and they're sending us information. They're giving us an opportunity to explore our emotions and to find out what it is that we need to feel in order to heal. Getting to the root cause of many people's anxiety and depression, especially if it's long-standing, is to address childhood trauma and chronic stress. So we have a handout in your packet. It should look like this. I'm not sure what page it's on, but it says
the last two pages. Second to last page is this first one.
It says adverse childhood experiences. This is the ACE questionnaire. The ACE questionnaire stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. This questionnaire has a list of 10 questions which highlight abuse, neglect, and household challenges. The questions in this questionnaire are addressing childhood experiences under the age of 18. I won't read through all of them. You can look through these later. But a couple examples are asking you questions related to were your parents ever separated or divorced? Let's see. Was a household member depressed or mentally ill? Or was there a member of your household that attempted suicide? Did a parent or other adult in the household often push, grab, slap, or throw something at you? Have they ever hit you so hard that there was a mark or an injury? Those are just a couple examples. There's 10 questions, and they're important questions. We want you to take them home and just, if you would like to, just tally up the score. The higher your score, the more likely you are to experience not just anxiety or depression, but other serious health issues. That's why we've given it to you today.
So if we look at the next handout, should be the last page in the packet. The ACEs questionnaire was developed by Kaiser Permanente and the Center for Disease Control. It was a 10-year study, the largest of this kind of study, with 17,000 of its members. It is now seen as a cutting-edge questionnaire, which can determine mental health and physical health challenges across a person's lifespan. Sorry, have a little cold, so you'll notice that the higher the ACE score, the greater the risk is for you to develop physical health and mental health issues. Some examples are obesity, diabetes, depression, suicide attempts, cancer, and heart disease, and that's just naming a few of them. The research is really showing us that the mind and body are connected. Obviously, we all believe that. It's pretty well understood, I think, in our community now and society, that what happens in the body affects our mind, affects our thoughts. What happens in our mind affects our bodies. We really cannot separate them.
So I specialize in a type of trauma therapy that helps people with childhood abuse or neglect or distressing life events as an adult. I use EMDR therapy, which stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. This is a type of therapy that gets to the root cause of anxiety and depression, especially as it relates to trauma, PTSD, or chronic stress. EMDR works by helping people to process the disturbing memories, the negative thoughts, the body sensations, and the emotions. And it helps to calm the nervous system by taking people out of the fight, flight, freeze response. And it allows them to be more in touch with themselves when they're not in that state. And then that's how it addresses the anxiety and depression.
And I specialize in using somatic and creative arts therapies, including EMDR and dance movement therapy. I work with adults of all ages living with chronic pain and medical illnesses. Anxiety, depression, and traumatic events are often associated with chronic pain and illnesses, either as a cause or effect of the illness. And somatic therapies can be extremely effective in these situations.